The #1 worst album of 2019, AJayll, Neo Theater.
Number 1.
Last but certainly not least is the XXXTentacion record label attempt at trying to get their money back. Bad Vibes Forever.
For number 1, we have number 6, Collaborations by Ed Sheeran. This album was the most disappointing album of 2019.
But that finally brings us here to Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Wow, man. This album is a fucking train wreck.
But we are now down to the #1 spot, and that is Hobo Johnson, The Fall of Hobo Johnson. I just can't believe people listen to this shit unironically.
Worst album of 2019, which is actually one that I recently reviewed on the channel. It is Liam Payne's LP1. A true disgrace to the music industry, this album is an amalgamation of scraps found on the factory floor.
And the worst album of 2019, also the worst album of the decade, Chance the Rapper with The Big Day, yo. Oh my god.
Finally, the #1 worst album of 2019, in my personal opinion, has to be the Cigarettes After Sex album, Cry.
But the #1 worst record of the year, and I did fold this over in my mind quite a bit, wondering if this was the choice I was to make, but the more I thought about it, a more ugly, detestable, horrid, and unlikable album had not come out this year. So that's why my #1 spot goes to the nostalgia critics, The Wall.
Wait. What about Nathan Sanders?
It's your boy Nate. It's your boy Nate. It's your boy Nate. It's your boy Nate.
In this video, I'll be explaining how this album is the worst album of 2019. Before I unleash her onto this album, how about we get to know a little bit about Nathan Sanders. Nathan Sanders was born on the 3rd of August 1982 in Berkeley, California, and it's where Nathan currently still lives. According to Nathan, he claims himself to be a neo-soul music artist. He was previously performing under the name It's Your Boy Nate before changing it to his actual name. As of January 2020, Nathan has released 20 singles, 6 EPs, 1 compilation album, which is an album of his best songs, 1 mixtape album, 11 full-length albums, and 1 full-length album to be released in April 2020, all in the span of 5 years. But honestly, who freaking cares? However, what we do care about is me reviewing each song one by one on this album titled It's Your Boy Nate, so I can prove to you how this deserves to be the worst album of 2019. Let's get into it. Nathan starts off this album with a song titled Street Light. We're only a few seconds into this song and we're already off to a bad start. I honestly feel he is hounding like a dog. Eventually, Nathan tells us about street life and how to deal with it.
That's my life. That's my life. Street life. I take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day. Take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day. I take it how I take it, day by day.
Yes, Nathan tells us he'll be taking it day by day many a times. In fact, throughout the whole song, Nathan says he'll be taking it day by day a total of 24 times. You think once or twice would be okay, but no, 24 times! Also, at no stage during the song, Nathan gives us a definition or provides details on what is street life. Is it another term for being homeless? Does it mean being unemployed? Or is he talking about the crime within his town, Berkeley, California? Unfortunately, this will be remaining unsolved. The second song on the album is titled It's Your Boy Nate. In this song, Nathan explains to us who he is.
I've gotta be strong, I gotta be me, I gotta be whoever I see.
Hold on, Nathan. You've already contradicted yourself within the first 3 lines of the song. You go on to say you're going to be strong, you're going to be yourself, and then you say you're going to be whoever you see. What? Nathan, what are you going to do? Seriously. We'll move to the chorus, and pre-warning, you may want to cover your ears. That's if you haven't already.
It's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate. All I can be, no one else but me. You see, I gotta be me. Gotta be me, yeah. I gotta be me. It's your boy Nate, coming at you strong. It's your boy Nate, coming at you again. It's your boy Nate, standing strong. Go for what he knows. Nate.
I don't know if that's Nathan himself doing the backup for Soda vocals, but please, stop. It's horrible, it's way off tune to the beat.
I gotta tell the world, I gotta show the world who I am. It's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, yeah. All I can be is me.
You're a brave man, Nathan, because I don't know how anyone has the confidence to go on and provide this type of music to the world, since you're saying you want to show the world who you are. By all means, go ahead and do that, but don't complain if anyone criticizes how bad your music is. The third song on the album is titled Gentrification, which has Nathan mentioning about his community, which is in need of a change.
All the hurt, all the pain, changes come and try to take my place. All I see is my community fading before my eyes. I can't see right now a better way unless we unite together and make the change. We gotta make it better for our future generations.
I feel that the first 2 lines of this song sums up how everyone is feeling right now. All the hurt and all the pain into everyone's ears after hearing 3 songs out of the 8 so far on this album is enough pain to suffer.
We don't need your gentrification. We don't need your gentrification. We don't need your gentrification. We don't need your gentrification.
In case you're wondering what gentrification is, according to everyone's best friend on the internet, Google, gentrification means the process of renovating a house or district so that it conforms to middle-class taste. Surprisingly, Nathan actually goes on to sing about how bad his district of Bay Area in California really is.
We don't need to be pushed away. No, 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 no. Making it real for you. Rent increase. My pockets are falling apart. Looking at these children starving. The parents trying to make ends meet.
Okay, just rush that last line, why don't you?
We need unity to survive. survive this, we will have to come together and make a better way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to unite together and try and survive the rest of the album.
We don't need it.
Fucking hell. We didn't need to hear this either. The fourth song is titled Let Us Love.
We've been meeting for all so long. Let's get together and do this thing, babe. We need each other like the sky needs the clouds, and the sun and the moon needs to shine a light. Shine a light on our love. We can grow together. Growing old family things that we plan together. No one can break us apart. So let's take time and start.
So, it's a song where Nathan provides us his shitty rendition of Prince or Rick James, and he's singing to his heart's content towards a woman he desires so much. I honestly feel sorry for the woman he's singing to.
Feel it. You're in my mind, you're in my heart, oh, you're down in my soul.
Fuck! Why is the backup vocalist singing like he's out of breath?
I can't keep control, baby, when you around me. Let it go. I let my feelings show. I let it go. All my feelings for you will never die. Will never die.
Nathan, your feelings for this girl may never die, but this song right now is making everyone die inside. The fifth song is titled No Time. What the fuck is this? A mic and sound check?
Ain't no time, change your mind. Ain't no time.
Okay, serious note here. What the fuck is up with Nathan adding the kalimba in almost every song so far? It doesn't make any songs sound any better, it just makes them sound worse.
Ain't no time at the present time. Get your life together. Ain't no time for looking back or changing your mind.
Holy fuck. This song sounds like complete garbage. Do you agree with me, Nathan?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The next song is titled This War.
I'm ready.
No, you're not. You're not even fucking close to being ready, Nathan. This almost sounds like a parent screaming out to their kids to get ready to leave. Kids, we're leaving. Are you ready to leave?
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm ready to leave as well. Thanks for watching today's video. Ah, wait. There's still 2 more songs left? Fuck.
The time has come for us to
fight for my freedom. I'm ready to fight in this war.
So basically, this song is about Nathan being ready to fight for his freedom. Unfortunately, Nathan, you're free to make the most shittiest songs you could ever produce. Oh, and here's a bit you guys might enjoy.
The time has come for us to. I will be free. I'll be free. Shall be free.
Beatboxing! Yeah, that'll make this song better. Well, I hate to break it to you. No, it fucking didn't. The 7th song on this album is titled Spasmodic Feeling. And guys, you're not going to believe this. It's an instrumental song. If there was one song I had to like on this album, it would be this one, even though it sounds like shit. But the good thing is, we don't have to put up with Nathan's vocals. The 8th and final song on the album is titled Misunderstood. Maybe Nathan has come to the realization that he misunderstood us when I said this album is garbage.
Why do I have to explain myself over and over?
Nope, he fucking didn't. He decides to throw in some shit auto-tuned vocoder, which I can barely hear any lyrics he is saying. Alright, enough of this fucking garbage. I think we've heard enough. As you can probably tell, I hate this album! By now you're probably wondering how on earth did I come across Nathan Sanders. Well, being a jazz fan myself, he was listed as a similar artist to another musician I listened to on Spotify. So, I decided to listen to Nathan Sanders' album titled Bay Nights, which is heavily focused on jazz. The album is all instrumental and really enjoyable. Then, I found out that Nathan was releasing another album in the same year of October, and I was looking forward to it. But it ended up being this garbage. Nathan has to be lucky he has himself his own recording studio. That's right, Nathan owns a recording studio called Nadrella Records. Because, on a serious note, I don't think anyone would have the audacity to sign him to their label. Even though this guy is a musical disaster with the majority of his songs on Spotify getting less than 1,000 listens, plus he has around 1,000 views on his YouTube channel, and barely any followers on both of them combined, he could be still getting at least some revenue for each time someone listens to his garbage songs on any of his social media accounts. With that being said, what he is doing can come across as a musical genius. The more garbage songs for us to listen to, the more revenue he could be receiving. That's a theory that my friend Schultz has suggested, and I do agree with him. But on a personal note, if Nathan actually sees this video, Nathan, you're 38 years old, and I do understand some musicians have gone on to create music all their lives and have been successful at it. But sadly, you haven't. Because if you're going to continuously create music like this,
it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate, it's your boy Nate.
Well then, there's one important message I think you needed to take into consideration.
It's time to stop!
What are your thoughts on this album? Feel free to leave a comment below on your thoughts. So, that concludes this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Plus, if you're not subscribed to me, what are you waiting for? Hit that sub button right now so you'll see all my videos on your sub feed. Alright Nathan, take it away.
Ooh,